This is a case where the dead end hits you.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Magic Square Contain. So here we are. And there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. There right up front, we can see Contain and Pillage, aka Dead End and Drag Strip. These guys are sold as a 2-pack, but we're going to do these one at a time. But yeah, and we have a nice image of both of them. A very kind of G1-y background there. Magic Square, ages 16 plus. You got this thing. I don't know what that is. MSB 12B13. Magic Square. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. On this side, we have the tech specs for Contain, if that interests you. And on the other side, we have the tech specs for Pillage, if that interests you. And on the back, we have a nice silhouette image there of all 5 of the Stunticons. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is a collector's card. Here's a card for Contain. Nice image there. And on the back, you have another nice shot there. And the tech specs again, if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have Contain, and this is the first component of Magic Square's Menasor, their Legends class Menasor, and this is their take on Dead End. And here he is in his vehicle mode. And yes, these are little legend scaled dudes, but yeah, as much as I'm not into the legend scaled stuff, it's the Stunticons. The Stunticons are my boys, so I had to go in on my boys here. Had to go in on the Stunticon boys because I love them. My favorite combiner team of all time. But yeah, here is Dead End in his vehicle mode. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. We have some nice silver paint there for the headlights. And we have some more silver up front, as well as some yellow. The rims, done in silver. The windshields and windows, just painted black. And the taillights, picked out in paint as well. The spoiler here is packed separately. You can see it just tabs right in. But yeah. There's the back, there is the top, there is the bottom. He has visible hair. Hi, how you doing? You can just turn the head around if you don't want to see his face, but yeah, it's right there. But he does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with the core class Prime from Kingdom. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Dead End because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And as you can see, I mean, it's pretty much exactly like G1 sized. So, yeah. Like I said, they're little guys. Little guys. Even have the same visible head syndrome. Isn't that precious? That's even more precious. Oh, look at that. But there you go. And no, I'm not going to compare these to the Masterpiece scaled Stunticons because, duh, they're smaller. They're Legends scaled. Nobody's buying these to put on their Masterpiece shelf. So, you know, it's a pointless comparison. So I'll do it for the combined mode, just for the funny visual, but for the individual bots, I'm not going to waste my time. And I'm not going to waste yours any more than I already do. But there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his gun here, just done in black, but very G1-y Dead End gun. There's nowhere to store this on the vehicle mode. There's no storage for it. It's just they don't store it. It just sits there. And hey, there's my gun. There you go. That's all you do there. You do also get these pieces here for the combined mode. I don't know how these are going to work because they don't mention these in the instructions. I assume they mention these with Motormaster. But yeah, these are combined mode bits that we'll find out how they work once we get to combined mode. So there's that. So that is basically it for the vehicle mode. It's a good looking vehicle mode. For being the little guy that he is. Looks quite good. But without further ado, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. Ooh, good spin. Good spin you got, this guy. So, we shall commence here. So the first thing you want to do is just take them in, pretty much just kind of crack them in half, like so. And you want to split this back section here. Just gotta make sure things are freed up. I have a little tip here for the hands, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But first thing you want to do now is you want to take this whole rear section and bring that down. You want to come here to this wheel section here and just pop this up and swing it out. And that will allow you to come to this side section here to kind of get your nail in that groove and just kind of slide all this out. And it helps here to flip the foot up like so. So you got that going on. And once you've done that, you can just kind of swing all of this down like that. And then you can take this section here, just bring this up. This is on double hinge, bring it back. It's going to tab in right into this little notch right here. You want to make sure the spoiler goes under this lip right here, so just get that under. And then get everything tabbed in, like so. Make sure that stays in place. And then you want to just slide this whole section in. There's a little tab for it. Just slide that in. And the knee pad, if it hasn't done it for you, you just take it and slide that in. Like so. There you have a leg all done. Second verse, guess what? Just like the first. So just bring this down and swing that wheel around. And slide this out. Slide it out. Slide it. Slide it. And just bring that foot up and just swing all of this down. Take this, bring it back, and just line all this up. Make sure that spoiler is going under there. Tab that in. And slide all this into place. And again, the knee pad usually slides itself in for you. And there you have the lower body all done. And now we move on to the upper body. So you're just going to take this whole hood here and, oops, you don't want to drop them, that's not part of it. Take this hood and just kind of pop it up like that. It's on a double hinge, so just kind of rock that back, get it out of the way. Bring the arms out, bring this whole thing down. It's on multiple hinges, so just bring them all down like that. And then bring the shoulder up at this hinge right here, like so. And like that. And you have two tabs that will go into these two slots right here. So you just bring this down and line all that up. And that should all tab in. And that will lock those shoulders into place. And you bring the arms down. So then you can extend the arms. You want to rotate his wrist around. Now when you're going into vehicle mode, the instructions don't say to do this. But in the instructions, they want you to leave his hands like this when you're going into vehicle mode, but if you do that, then those side panels do not sit flush. You have to turn his hands around, so those side panels in vehicle mode have the clearance to actually sit flush. So that's one thing that the instructions don't mention, but yeah, you want to rotate those hands around when you're going into vehicle mode. So straighten all that out, arm all done, same thing the other side, extend, rotate his fingies around, and there you go. There you have Contain, aka Dead End, in his robot mode. And he's a good looking G1-y little dead end. Very, very nicely done. Nicely done figure for the scale. Like it very much. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. There's the noggin. You see a nice purple there for the visor. Like a kind of like a mustardy yellow there for the mouth plates. You got the dark gray in there. The silvers on the chest. Oh no, pretty nice. Little feet hanging out there. And transformation wise, very clean transformation. He has like the hood backpack going on there, but oh no, it all compacts up pretty well. Looks quite good. Now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. You have like a little bit of wiggly waggly. You can look up a lot. You can do the little squirrel. You can do total squirrel. Look at that. You can look all the way up. Can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. As always, cat hair not included. Get out of here. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You have bicep rotation. You have about 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. You have this kind of movement because, you know, you can You know, you could say, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Yes, I just sang the whole song. I don't know why. Anyway, that's for combined mode, but that, yeah. Waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. Back that far. Outward. Can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You got slightly under 90 degrees of bend there at the knee and the feet. They can move up, they can move down, and you have your ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapon here. Just plugs right in and he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all that good stuff. And no, it is not Blush compatible, unfortunately. No Blush compatibility here. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Core Class Prime. You can see these guys are a little taller than your Core Class figures. Here he is with Core Class Megs. Here he is with the New Age Galvatron. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Dead End because he's precious. Oh, so precious. So, there you go. So there you have Contain, and yeah, for the size, it's a really, really well done figure. I do quite like it. The vehicle mode looks good, the robot mode looks good, the transformation, it works, it's enjoyable. All around a very solid figure for the size class. I'm quite pleased with him, quite pleased with him, and looking forward to seeing how this set turns out and how the combined mode turns out. So yeah, 1 down. 4 to go. So there you go. Now I picked these up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. Of course, for all your other Transformers needs, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Magic Square Contain. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. I see you're one of Megatron's new little playthings. Who are you? I am Dead End. Are you my leader? You know what? He finds out. He always finds out. No, I'm not the leader. Well, then I guess I don't have to do what you say. Well, that's just rude. Would you at least take advice from me? No.